Hello guys, today we are going to make
a TV with recycled materials just to be sustainable. Do you want to know how to do it? Let's go. These are the materials that you're going to need. You're going to need some white paper, of course preferably recycled paper or scrap paper. You're going to need your colors or markers, a box, any kind of box that you can recycle at home. You're going to need 2 sticks or 2 pencils that you don't use because you're gonna put them in here. The pencils have to be at least a bit longer than the width of your box. Okay, so look at them, they are a bit taller. And you're gonna need your ruler. Are you ready? Now we're going to trace a rectangle here. And inside we're gonna have the image of our TV. Now that you trace your rectangle, you have to cut it very carefully with some scissors. Let's do it. And it's gonna look like this. Now you have to make 2 holes here, one on this side and one on this side, where you're going to put your sticks inside. So be careful not to make them too big or too small. And the holes should look like these holes. Okay, now if you have some paint, you can paint it as a TV. So you can get like very creative and make it like very colorful. I'm going to paint mine in black. Now, while we let this dry, we can start creating the images inside the TV. How do we do that? Well, we are going to take our white sheets and measure the width of the TV. Get closer. I think this will work. Look, it's thicker or bigger than the hole, but thinner than the box. We're going to cut them, at least 2 or 3 of these sheets, and then we're gonna stick them together like I did here. I put some brick here and I stuck 2 together. The next thing we're going to do is get creative and start drawing. So I'm gonna draw some kids in the park. Now when you have your landscape ready, you are going to put the pencil or the stick inside of the hole, so it has to cross it like this. And when it's inside, you have to put the sheet inside of the box as well. And then being very, very careful, you're going to, if you can get closer camera a bit, you're going to stick it to the pencil. Maybe you're gonna need some tape, or maybe you are going to need some Brit, like this. And you have to let it dry. Can you see how I did it here? Yes? Gorgeous. And then, that's one side. So the aim here is that you can start rolling it over. And when we get to the other edge, we're going to put the other pencil inside. And we are going to do basically the same, but on the other side. Let me do this and I'll be back. Guys, and this is how it's supposed to look like. So if you roll the pencils, look what happens. So here's my story. So it was a very sunny day in the park and John was playing on the slide when his friend Kyra was swinging and shouting, I bet you can catch me, and they were having so much fun. But then it became late and the moon showed up because they had to go back home. I don't know if you were able to see that, but if you just roll the pencils over, then you are going to be able to have different movies. And the best part of it is that you won't have any limit of time watching your own TV. Recycle and help the planet. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend.